The turquoise waters of the West Philippine Sea have become a flashpoint for global tension, drawing the eyes of the world to this contested region. Once known mainly for its natural beauty and rich marine life, these waters are now at the center of a high-stakes geopolitical struggle. Today, on September 17, 2025, the Philippines is partnering with the United States to develop two new naval facilities on Palawan. This historic collaboration is a direct response to growing security concerns and increasing pressure from foreign incursions. This marks a major shift in the region's geopolitical landscape and signals the Philippines' resolve to defend its sovereignty. The announcement has sent ripples through neighboring countries and global powers alike, highlighting the stakes involved. These bases are more than infrastructure. They're a renewed commitment to national security and international law. They represent a physical and symbolic stand against intimidation and unlawful claims in these waters. Filipino fishermen and naval crews have long faced intimidation and blocked access in these waters. Many have risked their livelihoods and safety just to provide for their families, navigating an increasingly dangerous seascape. The West Philippine Sea is a lifeline for countless coastal communities, and the threat to it has created national urgency. For generations, these waters have sustained local economies, culture, and daily life. This collaboration with the U.S. is a direct answer, ensuring Filipino vessels can navigate safely and without fear. Joint patrols and increased presence are designed to deter aggression and reassure local communities. The Philippines is asserting its rights under the 2016 arbitral ruling, leveraging its alliance with the U.S. to create a credible deterrent. This legal victory is now being backed by real-world action and international support. Palawan's strategic location, closest to the disputed Spratly Islands, transforms it from a vulnerable outpost into a fortified gateway. The island now stands as a front line of defense and a symbol of national pride. Advanced naval support here shortens response times to incidents from illegal fishing to outright aggression. With new technology and rapid deployment, the Philippines can better protect its waters and people. This move is not to provoke conflict, but to prevent it, demonstrating strength and readiness in the face of persistent challenges. It is a message of peace through preparedness and a call for respect of international norms. The world is watching as the Philippines takes a stand for its maritime interests. The decisions made here will echo far beyond these shores, shaping the future of the region and setting a precedent for defending sovereignty in the modern era. The need for these new bases is driven by China's increasingly assertive actions in the West Philippine Sea. Beijing's Coast Guard and maritime militia have gradually encroached on waters recognized as the Philippines' exclusive economic zone. Filipino fishermen are chased from traditional grounds, their livelihoods threatened by Chinese vessels. The Philippine Navy and Coast Guard are often outnumbered, struggling to enforce the law without escalating tensions. China's gray zone tactics, coercive actions just below the threshold of war, aim to wear down Philippine resolve. Artificial islands, militarized outposts, and swarms of disguised militia ships normalize China's illegal claims. Responding from distant ports takes too long. By the time help arrives, the damage is done. Forward operating bases are essential for rapid, effective defense of the nation's sovereign rights. The United States has responded with a significant commitment, funding and assisting in the construction of two major naval facilities in Palawan, a region of growing strategic importance. This effort is not just about infrastructure, but about building lasting security partnerships in a rapidly changing region. This isn't about building American bases, but empowering the Philippines under the Enhanced Defense Cooperation Agreement, or EDCA. The focus is on strengthening the Philippines' own capabilities, allowing them to better protect their maritime interests and respond to regional challenges. The move reflects shared concerns over regional stability and freedom of navigation, especially in contested waters like the West Philippine Sea. Joint exercises and patrols demonstrate a united front, deterring potential aggression and ensuring open sea lanes. For the U.S., supporting allies like the Philippines is key to upholding the global order in the Indo-Pacific. It's about maintaining peace, deterring conflict, and ensuring that international laws are respected by all. This project turns diplomatic promises into real tools for Philippine defense, providing advanced technology, training, and infrastructure that will serve for decades to come. The Mutual Defense Treaty is more than history. It's a living commitment, with the U.S. helping prevent conflict through deterrence and ongoing cooperation. This partnership adapts to new threats and evolving security needs. A stronger Philippine Navy operating from modern facilities is less likely to be targeted, Enhanced training and equipment mean greater confidence and capability in defending national sovereignty. The project signals renewed strategic alignment and shows Southeast Asia the value of strong alliances. It encourages regional cooperation and collective security, sending a message of unity. Standing up for sovereign rights doesn't have to be a solitary endeavor. Through collaboration, nations can better safeguard their interests and promote peace. The Palawan construction is a beacon of revitalized partnership, symbolizing a shared vision for a secure and stable future in the Indo-Pacific region. The new Palawan naval facilities will be operational hubs, dramatically boosting the Philippine Navy's capabilities. Ships can now get repairs and maintenance close to the action, minimizing downtime and security gaps. Refueling and resupply stations extend patrol durations, allowing the Navy to cover more territory and respond to threats in real time. Rapid response is crucial. Incidents can be over in minutes, so proximity matters. These bases enable the Navy to deploy assets within hours, not days. Persistent presence deters aggression and reassures coastal communities. The facilities will also serve as staging points for joint exercises with allies, improving readiness and interoperability. Better living quarters and support infrastructure boost morale and professionalism. The bases are about more than hardware. They're about building a resilient, modern naval force. They equip the Philippines to meet 21 century security challenges in the West Philippine Sea. These new naval facilities will be Philippine-owned and controlled, with U.S. funding and technical support. The construction is a visible sign of the growing partnership between the two countries, blending local oversight with American resources and expertise. Under the Enhanced Defense Cooperation Agreement, or EDCA, the U.S. cannot establish permanent bases, only build facilities within existing Philippine camps. This ensures that sovereignty remains with the Philippines, while still allowing for enhanced cooperation. The Armed Forces of the Philippines retains ownership and primary control, maintaining authority over all activities and access within these sites. U.S. forces have rotational access for joint training, refueling, and other pre-approved activities, but always under Philippine supervision and with mutual agreement. This arrangement benefits both sides. The U.S. enhances its regional presence without permanent bases, while the Philippines gains access to advanced funding, technology, and military expertise. EDCA projects are jointly approved, ensuring that every initiative aligns with Philippine defense priorities, especially in areas like maritime security and disaster response. The partnership ensures upgrades directly serve Philippine interests in protecting territorial integrity, enhancing surveillance, and improving rapid response capabilities. This model of cooperation is now a cornerstone of the alliance, setting a standard for future defense collaborations in the region. Investing in infrastructure demonstrates a long-term U.S. commitment to Philippine security and modernization, signaling to the region that both nations are prepared to meet emerging challenges together. It fosters trust, interoperability, and a shared sense of purpose between the two militaries, strengthening the alliance at every level. Filipino and American sailors will train and operate together, building bonds essential for crisis response and ensuring both navies are ready to act as one in times of need. The Palawan bases are a sophisticated answer to China's ambiguous gray zone tactics. These tactics are meant to paralyze decision-making and let China consolidate control without open conflict. The new bases enable constant patrols and rapid response, making it harder for aggressors to act unchallenged. Persistent presence deters intimidation and protects Filipino civilians at sea. Modern surveillance and communications at these bases give the Philippines real-time awareness of maritime activities. Documenting and publicizing illegal actions strips away China's deniability and invites international pressure. Rapid response allows the Philippines to meet gray zone challenges with appropriate non-escalatory force, like deploying Coast Guard vessels. This measured approach enforces Philippine law while avoiding military escalation. It's a smart, effective way to push back against coercion and defend national interests. The locations, Oyster Bay and Ulugan Bay and near Quezon in southern Palawan, are highly strategic. Oyster Bay, a deepwater harbor facing the West Philippine Sea, is close to the Spratly Islands and ideal for rapid deployment. Its sheltered waters can host the Navy's largest ships, transforming it into a forward operating hub. The Quezon facility covers the southern West Philippine Sea and Sulu Sea, key for maritime security and anti-piracy. Together, these sites create a security network along Palawan's western frontier. This distributed setup makes the defense posture more resilient and less vulnerable. The careful selection of these sites maximizes the strategic benefit for Philippine defense. they anchor the nation's presence on its maritime front line. The new bases will bring economic benefits to local communities, creating jobs and stimulating business. Once operational, they'll need ongoing supplies and services, boosting local economies and infrastructure. Enhanced security means fishermen can return to traditional grounds, improving livelihoods and food security. The bases will also support humanitarian aid and disaster response, crucial in typhoon-prone Palawan. These facilities become symbols of national pride and resilience, shifting the narrative from vulnerability to proactive defense. Modern bases and a strong alliance show the Philippines is taking real steps to protect its people. The sight of new warships in Palawan will inspire national unity and resolve. Operating advanced facilities will drive professional development in the armed forces. Joint exercises with U.S. forces will enhance skills and expertise. This investment ensures the Navy is ready for the future, both in equipment and in people. The construction of these naval facilities marks a turning point for the Philippines. It's a story of a nation choosing strength and partnership in the West Philippine Sea. These bases embody the Filipino resolve to defend sovereignty and dignity. With U.S. support, the Philippines gains the tools to sustain patrols and maintain a credible presence. The goal is deterrence, not provocation, showing readiness to protect what is rightfully Philippine territory. The impact will be felt from diplomacy to fishing villages, signaling that alliances and the rules-based order matter. For Filipino sailors and fishermen, it means safety, support, and hope. The nation is building not just bases, but a more secure and prosperous future for generations to come.